Today we're going to take a look at the Aumo-mate car trash can organizer accessory multifunctional storage box. That's quite the mouthful, quite the name there. I hope I pronounced the company correctly. But this is in short a little box that is meant to sit, for instance, between the bucket seats in the second row of a minivan, an SUV, or wherever you may have. Now, if you watch some of my other videos, you know I recently bought a Ford Explorer that had two middle bucket seats. And I absolutely love that vehicle, but I have kids and kind of wanted something in between their two seats that can be additional storage and something that where they didn't have to reach all the way down to the ground to get it. And I found this. Now, they do sell some from the actual dealership, but they're very expensive. So I thought I'd give this one a try because it was a lot cheaper. Now, a few things about this. It's not that big. I would highly recommend that you actually read the description about it and find out exactly the size and the dimensions down below. But to give you a reference, this is a can of Coke right here. You see, so it's about one and maybe a little under 2 cans tall right there. So just give you an idea, about 2 cans tall, give you an idea of the size of it. So not exactly the biggest device here, but let's kind of show it off a little more, give you some feedback about it so you can decide if this is a right purchase for you. Now, real quick before I do that, if you're new here, hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up. I would really appreciate it because it lets YouTube know you enjoy what we do here, and hopefully we can help you break free and make the right purchases for you. So we'll really appreciate it. Those likes, those subscribes help us out a lot. Now, a few things about this. Let's take a look at it, and then we'll talk about the size and storage. Now, I really do like on the bottom, they have these little spokes here, which are really nice that help it grasp into the carpet on your car, which helps prevent it from sliding around. Now, this will still slide around on a rough stop. Would recommend, there is an absolutely huge area here inside, which is just an empty big area where a lot of people use it for trash, that you can actually maybe put some heavy objects in there, a brick, whatever you got that adds a little bit of weight to the device. I would suggest you add in there. Now, the cup holders are perfect for like a can of Coke, Pepsi, whatever you're drinking. It does also work very well for kids' cups. There are some additional storage spots back here. Mostly I use this as an additional cup holder in the back, a place to rise up a little bit. Now, compared to the ones that actually come from the dealership, they're actually a lot bigger, custom built for the space. This left a lot of empty room there. The benefit to it is a little trash can in here. Downside is this kind of gets a little messy if you use it as a trash can. All I found is putting like one of those plastic bags from the grocery store in there to act as a tiny trash bag is pretty effective. I do enjoy this little pattern right here. It gives it kind of a sharp look rather than a plain black area. I just kind of wish that they made this about double the size. A little bit bigger, a little bit wider, a little bit longer. I would pay more money if this was a little bit more functional. So keep that in mind. Now, a few things here with this is it does have this nice little spring load for when you're opening it, which is very nice to throw your trash in and close it. And there is actually a clip in the back here where you can use to kind of pop this all off. So, and then get the trash out, dump it out. This is where I was talking about putting the Walmart bag in there and then put this lid on over top of it. So, as a little trash can, as a little place to have another cup holder here for your drinks. Of course, you're not going to want to put a McDonald's cup in there. Keep that in mind. It's pretty nice. Still would recommend, if you got a little 10-pound dumbbell, maybe throw it in there. A little extra weight helps prevent it from sliding around. Though the grips that they installed on the bottom really do help a lot with that. So keep that in mind. But overall, it's plastic. Not the toughest plastic I ever felt, but it's a rugged plastic. The size of it is very small, which is nice if you have a limited amount of space between your bucket seats in the second row. And it will fit in a lot of different spots. So as a trash can, as a cup holder, as a place to just lay stuff, we mostly find my daughter, she puts her headphones on here or tablet when she's not using it to help make it easier for her to reach it again when she wants to get it rather than having it on the floor and her have to reach down. She's kind of small and getting things off the floor is still kind of hard from her when she's in her booster seat. So 2 thumbs up on this for what it is, a cheap little trash can, center console kind of bucket thing for your SUV, minivan, etc. With that said though, if you want something, if you're willing to spend the extra money, getting an actual center console from your dealership would add a lot of value to it and would be a lot nicer. This definitely feels a little chintzy, and I wonder how long, for instance, these little clips here will last. It's a very flimsy looking piece of metal. So keep that in mind. If you have any questions, let me know. If you're new here, hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. I really appreciate it. If you want to learn more about this device, I'll put links to it down in the show notes down below. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate your support.